Good morning, everybody. Time for I honestly don't know. Is it week 6 or 5? I think it's week 6. But time for our weekly update, week 5. And yeah, so here we go. Okay. So this has been a huge week. I actually went to Utah this week to present Ohana to um a bunch of investors, and it went really, really well. So when I was presenting with this other group. There were 3 or 4 of us, and ended up getting several meetings set up for this week. So huge, huge, huge week as far as Ohana Handyman is concerned. We made a lot of updates, upgrades, and had a lot of issues. So if you read the message, you'll see that unfortunately we had a mega handyman onboarding issue. And so that actually threw some problems in our growth this week. We only were able to fully bring on 2 handyman as opposed to 10 like we were originally planning on. So with any luck, I did fix that at about 4 o'clock this morning, and fixed a couple other things between then and now. So our update is ready for this week. So uh, I have it on the screen. So you can see now we have more pages. And so I thought this was really, really cool. Pretty much yesterday there was a big glitch. I'm sure everybody knew Lovable went down, and for some reason yesterday it was having context issues where it was forgetting and forgetting and forgetting. And it basically wiped my whole website. So yesterday we actually had to revert for the first time in weeks, and I had to rebuild my entire website. So my How It Works page is still basic. I'm actually working on that right now, but I was able to basically recreate my trust and safety page. It's not exactly the same, but pretty close. And then I was able to create this, and this is our handyman. These are our handyman, right? And so ultimately, what's really cool is that I call this like the VIP booking. So a person could come in and see, okay, he's done 3 jobs, 5 stars. He's got 10 years experience, plumbing and stuff, details. So you can actually click his information directly. And then if you like his information, you could book him immediately. And there's no claiming involved. It goes directly to Damien, for example. Right? So I created this. Oh shoot, the header and footer still didn't take. Doggone it. Okay, so I have to fix that as well. But okay, so then I also created our handyman benefits page. And this really outlines the benefit to the handyman better. I'm going to put some pictures and make it look better, but I was able to create this page as well. And then that goes along with our reviews page, which will keep growing. Yeah. Okay, so you have all of this real time, active, monitored, which is cool. Now, to come back to our services, like services, this was freaking hard, man, to really fully do everything because we have a minimum 1 hour call, right? It's all about the value, right? We need to make sure the handyman are profitable and the customer feels value as well. That's the whole win-win for everybody, right? So, like, for example, one blind, you'll get charged $79 for the hour, but they'll be of service for the full hour. So technically speaking, you can do 3 blinds in 1 hour. You know what I mean? So it's not like a per service, right? You can do a blind installation and a door handle installation. That's still 50 minutes. But the moment you go over, then we bill in 15-minute increments after that. So we got to make sure we have all the logic for all these things, right? And then you got to make sure we handle the custom jobs, which, yes, the other day this wasn't working. I'm not sure if I fixed this exactly, but ultimately, a custom job needs to vary, right? So um, let's say sliding door replacement, right? And let's say I think it'll take 2 hours, right? So added 2 hours. Let's see here, 2 hours. Okay. 150. Yep, see, this isn't right. It didn't. No, 150 plus 150, 300, 320. It might be. Yep. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, right? Because it would be 158, 2 something, 220 something. Yeah, that's still not right. Okay. But it's getting closer than it was. So, ultimately accuracy is going to be key, right? Um, 158 plus. I'll have to figure this out because I'm not sure if it just added one more item or something like that, but I'll figure it out, right? Okay, so the customer continues. So I created this modal because store time is important. They need to not be surprised if there's going to be an extra hour for materials, right? So if he needs to add 1 hour for materials, oh, see here it is. It's showing the right price. 3 hours, 270, 650. And then, no, that's right. Perfect. Okay. So if we need to add an hour store time, there you go. Right. And now they proceed to booking. So they can book 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whatever they want. Boom. Right. And then they got to read down to the terms and conditions. And so, boom, read down there and then continue. And then you got to be able to, connect Stripe automatically. Right. So let me actually grab another, what is it? Temp mail. I think is the name of it. Yep, there it is. And let's grab this here. Copy. Okay, and then let's say uh mm, Bobby Boulay. I don't know if that's how he spells it. All right, there we go. And then let's just throw something in there and then let's create a password because booking is actually really simple. So they create their own account because they can go in there, they can change whatever they want, add new properties, book, change their payment methods if they want. So you can see Google Maps is working, right? Automatically finished. And then Stripe, so it's got to be able to pull the card, right? And then let's see here, boop, and then we save it. Okay, so there we go. And payment method ready, and then you'll see it'll continue to what the fudge just happened here? Real time had an error. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Well, that explains why we might not have booked any freaking jobs yesterday. Okay, so here we are in real time. Not being successful. So there you go. Here's officially the close of my update. I found another glitch, and that explains why customers didn't book appointments yesterday. So we're still working through things that we think work, and then things change afterward. And I could say that having the console log pictures does help, but not always. And that's about it. So I guess that's my update for today. Fingers crossed, we'll get all these stupid glitches worked out and have a rocking week, and we'll keep you guys updated. Thank you very much for watching, and again, thanks you everybody, people at Perfect Codes, everybody at the support, the rest of everybody in the ship program. You've been very supportive, and as we know, Lovable's going through some growing pains, which this program is amazing. We wouldn't have made the progress without it, but at the same time, it's time consuming, it's frustrating, it's amazing, it's hard, it's incredible, and it's going to change our lives. You know what I mean? So let's stick with it. Have a great week, everybody.